From your local election headquarters, this is Big Country Politics on KTAB.
Okay, welcome back to Big Country Politics. We are going to continue our conversation with Catherine Bisson and John Meyer there with the West Texas Homeless Network, and they're talking about the mayor's challenge to end homelessness, specifically for veterans here in the area in Abilene. Now, we've talked about how this all got started and how it kind of works. Now we're going to talk about results. You talked about in the last segment, you get to hear those success stories. Well, this is one of those success stories. This is the end result of all y'all's hard work. Where should we start right there? What's the result of this?
Well, I think the result is during the 100-day challenge, we saw 30 of our homeless veterans get housed. We saw our active homeless veteran number go from as high as like 13 to basically at the end of the challenge for January, at the end of the month, we had 2 actively homeless veterans. So that means that at the end of that month, we only had 2 that had been identified that were currently homeless that were working on getting housing. We saw our numbers go for the time that it takes from identification to housing, go from as high as like say 39 days to around 22 to 23 days. So we saw improvements in our system, not only the number of veterans that were housed, but also improvement in those services from identification to housing.
That's an amazing number, I think. I mean, if you think about when we all are moving, you know, how big of a challenge that is for an individual. But to house as many people as y'all have, I mean, it just seems like impossible, really.
It's a really big deal, and I think something else people might be really surprised and that we're excited about is we're the 9th community in the entire United States to sustainably and measurably end veteran homelessness, and that's in the first in Texas, actually. So
right. So basically, we've been working with a program called Community Solutions that has a initiative called Built for Zero, and through this initiative, we basically were able to get certification that, as a community here in Abilene, Texas, that we had reached functional zero for veteran homelessness.
Wow.
And we're the first community in Texas to be able to do that, and like she said, only the 9th community in the United States that has got that recognition from Community Solutions.
I'm glad you said that again, because I was going to go back and repeat that, because it's worth repeating. The 9th in the United States to do this. It's amazing what people can do once they all get together to take on something like this. When you first heard about this, when you first thought, okay, here's what we're going to try to do, what was your thought? I mean, because I know what I'm thinking. Oh, this is impossible. No way. How are we going to do this? What was your thought?
I think it was really a huge challenge, you know, and that's the thing, though, is you got to take that risk and you got to be really committed and you have to do it together in order to actually accomplish it and achieve that. And so we're thankful for all of our especially our veteran community partners that have stepped up and made this happen.
When this is by no means this is continuing. This is just going to be continuing. This couldn't be the end, right? I mean, talk about that.
Well, I mean, I think we basically have hit one goal that we had in place, and that goal was to get to functional zero for our veterans experiencing homelessness. But now it's looking at how we have improved our systems and how we can continue to improve our systems and look at that next subpopulation. And so for us as a community, that next subpopulation is those that we consider chronically homeless. So our chronically homeless neighbors is going to be basically our next challenge on how we can continue to utilize what we've done throughout this initiative to improve and house our homeless veterans, but basically turn that energy and that focus onto our chronically homeless, while at the same time maintaining our functional zero number for our veterans experiencing homelessness.
That sounds like another big task. Describe chronically homeless. What do you mean by that?
So chronically homeless is any of our neighbors experiencing homelessness that have a disability and also that have experienced homelessness for a year or more. And so they are a harder to serve population, which is why it's so great that we already have this system in place, because even just sometimes tracking chronically homeless down is going to be a challenge, in finding they don't always have a working cell phone, or they don't have they don't stay in one location necessarily. You know, if it's too cold there, they might move somewhere else. So trying even the outreach piece is going to be really huge for us, and that's why we're thankful that we've already started to form.
You're going to take
those
these
relationships.
these skills that you've learned in the last challenge and apply it to what's next, right?
Yes. And Hope Haven was also awarded a permanent supportive housing grant, which is designed specifically to house our chronically homeless neighbors in Abilene.
If you were to be able to tell, and this is a question for both of you, if you were to be able to tell somebody who is not familiar, or something that would surprise us, those who are not dealing with this every day, but we just kind of see it and maybe pay no attention to it like you guys are, what would be that? What would you like people to know in Abilene about homelessness here?
I think that the biggest thing for me is there's a lot of myths, and there's a lot of maybe stigma around people experiencing homelessness.
Mm-hmm.
And I just wish, like, that's why I'm so grateful for the work that we do and the jobs that we have, because to us, they're just another human being. They're our neighbor. And you get to hear their stories, where they've been, their dreams, their goals that they have. And I just wish everybody got that experience, because it's truly a blessing to us. Not, you know, it's not like we're just blessing them with housing or resources. They're blessing us every day.
And saying that, how often is it that just taking time to find that out about somebody, their dreams, you know, maybe how they ended up that way, having a conversation with somebody who is homeless, it can be difficult, I know, but how rewarding is that?
I think that's the most rewarding part of this job, is to actually have that conversation and be able to develop those relationships and be able to see those successes and be able to see, you know, those that are experiencing homeless be able to get out of that crisis and move on to the next step in their life. So, I mean, for me, it's just basically being able to see that and know that you're part of that system that can help them move on to that next part of their life is extremely rewarding.
And the listening is just so important, not only just to get
Seems
to
like
know
it would
them,
be.
but also to improve our systems. Who better to know, hey, where can we find people that are experiencing homelessness, that, you know, we have a spot in our housing program, than people that have been there and that have experienced that themselves, and to improve the way that we're doing things, whether that's our intake process or the way that we run our programs.
Perfect.
So.
Thank you very much for being on the show.
Thank you.
John and Catherine with the West Texas Homeless Network. We'll be right back on Big Country Politics.